AI is here. AI is going to change the way you look at wholesaling real estate. Artificial intelligence will change the way you analyze properties, find wholesaling deals, and really gain that unfair advantage over your competition. Now, this isn't the first time I ever talked about AI for wholesaling, and this is probably not going to be the last. But one thing I'm going to let you know what I have slowly been introducing AI with you guys in wholesaling real estate, because when we started the AI revolution for wholesaling, we're the first and foremost here, the only YouTube channel that really did that. We showed exactly what the newest version of AI, this weird chat GPT thing, could do for you in wholesaling. And then the newest Google AI came out. And we showed you how you can use that to connect AI to the internet and just blow your competition out of the water. And really what I want to do today is combine those two things together. ChatGPT, Google's AI, and really all the new technology out here for AI together for one complete AI revolution video. If you want to use AI to get rich in wholesaling real estate, this is the video for you. I'm going to spare no expense of my time to break down step by step how you, for free, this is completely free, no money at all, use AI to completely change the game for wholesaling. And I'm going to give you, you might not like this watching this, but I'm going to tell you an uncomfortable truth. If you are a beginner, this is where it's going to help you the most. Beginners will probably get the best information and the best advantage with AI than seasoned professionals. And let me tell you the unfair advantage. If you are a beginner right now, I'm going to show you how to use AI to figure out the best areas for wholesaling real estate that your competition already knows about. And they want to keep it a big secret. And AI is going to do everything and make just the job so much easier. You want to learn how to talk to sellers. You want to learn how to do scripts. It's all in here. Guys, it is a revolution. And I truly believe why I'm pushing this so hard is because the wholesalers that refuse to use this, the wholesalers that refuse to think of this as a fad, they're the ones who are going to go down the drain. They're the ones that lose out in this business. If you can embrace AI, use it for the revolution in the wholesaling industry, to, in my opinion, get rid of these gurus. It'll help you out for wholesaling success. So if you're excited to go out here and learn AI for wholesaling real estate, guys, do me a favor. Make sure you go out here and smash that like button. You hit that subscribe button. And always comment below your questions, and it will help you become the best wholesaler possible. This is day number 29 of the 30-day wholesaling challenge. And one thing I need everybody watching this, and this is now in the 30-day wholesaling challenge, all about AI. Why is AI in the 30-day wholesaling challenge? Because I truly believe it is that important to dedicate an entire video, an entire day of the challenge for artificial intelligence, because that, if you're trying to get your first deal, it's going to show you right where the top spots are to wholesale. It's going to analyze deals. Heck, I'm going to tell you this straight up too. AI is going to help you find repair costs. And you just put the address in, you throw what it needs, boom, it'll calculate repair costs too. This is a complete game changer for wholesaling success, and I'm excited for this. So before we get going, guys, you got to do the intro, right? I'm going to have AI make this intro with my face on it. We're going to deep fake it. That'd be kind of sick. But we'll get into it. So guys, cue the intro. Let's get it going, and let's get some wholesaling success. Woo!
Get the fuck out of bed, bitch. Go. Get up, and get the guy go. Time to wake up, bitch, get up. Get up. Get up.
We're ready to go. We're excited here, and we're going to break down AI, the revolution, how to get rich with this, and what to do for wholesaling success. One thing I need to very much tell you is AI is not going to be the thing that is going to do everything for you, right? And I have to say this first. AI is not the cure to all of your issues in wholesaling. You're still going to have to work hard. AI is merely a tool to use for you to get rich in wholesaling. Now, I know this is a very controversial statement, but AI is a tool, okay? Tool. Kind of crutch. AI is a tool. I think this is the first thing we have to say before we get into it. If you want to go out here and let's say you have a broken leg and you want to walk, you can use crutches, you can use a wheelchair, that'll help you out, right? It's better than crawling on the ground, right? Like it's a tool. So if I want to go out here and dig a hole, I can use my hands, right? But I would rather use a shovel. And that's what AI is. It's a shovel. It makes it 30 times easier and better, but it's not going to be a thing. Like I can go, to my grandma's house and walk, 7 miles, or I can go in my car, use that as a tool or a bike to make it a lot easier. It doesn't like change everything. I'm not going to go hop in a car and say, drive me, right? I mean, some cars do that maybe now with technology, but like, okay, I get in a bike. I'm not going to say pedal for me, do it all. I'm going to close my eyes, take a nap, and you take me. It don't work like that. Okay. It's a tool. But what is the truth about a tool? What's the truth about machinery? And right, a tool is only as good as its user. And we understand that too with AI. A tool is only as good as its user. Basically means if I had a sword, how good is Zach with the sword? Not good. Okay, I'm not this guy with the old Viking swords and the old medieval swords. I'm gonna bet you put like a legit knight in there, probably very good with the sword, right? The one thing with the tool, the best example is a basketball, right? So what is Zach getting? What is he worth when he has a basketball? Nothing. Okay. Maybe I can make some shots. I ain't that good though. Like I love basketball. I'm decent at it, but I'm not like amazing. What happens if I get LeBron a basketball? He can make hundreds of millions of dollars, right? And so the tool, the basketball, is only as good as its user. And the same thing applies to AI for wholesaling real estate. You are only as good as yourself when you combine it with AI. So when I use AI, I'm very good with it for wholesaling. But if you don't know what to do with it, there's nothing you can do, right? And so that's what you have to understand. So if I give a shovel to a dog, ain't going to do very valuable for him. Give a shovel to someone that likes digging, it'll be fine, right? So a tool is only as good as its user, which basically means with AI, if you ask it dumb, stupid questions, you're going to get dumb, stupid results. If I ask it very important questions and I tell it to do like specific things the right way, it's going to pump out very good stuff. That's the same thing. It's a blank canvas. It's art. All right. What's Picasso with a paintbrush? Amazing. What's Zach with a paintbrush? Terrible. Okay. It's only as good as the user. And the cool part is I can just at freewholesaling.com, my free wholesaling course, and then we're going to get into it. Just quick plug here. I do have all of the prompts are at freewholesaling.com. Okay. AI prompts are all at freewholesaling.com. So the cool part is it's not that like you have to write down notes of what to say because it's a lot. You just go to freewholesaling.com under our advanced section. There is prompts where I can copy and paste templates into Bard AI, Chat GPT, all these things. So I can actually go out here and get rich in wholesaling, right? It's pretty cool. And so that's basically it. So let's go over the AI and where to get them. So if you're a beginner, let's kind of break this from the top and we're going to go down the line here. So the two AI tools that I'm going to tell you about today, one is called Bard AI and the other one is called Chat GPT. Just search it online. It should be on there. Website one is basically it's bard.google.com, right? Pretty simple. I don't think it's that advanced. And the other one is chat.openai.com. Let me make sure I got the right URL on that. So if you want to sign up, it's free, bard.google.com. And the second one is chat.openai.com. Those are the two links you need. Once you get those links, you got a Google account. It's all in there, right? All you need is a Google account. You're watching this on YouTube. You already got it, okay? And so that is how you do it. So without further ado, let's just break this all down and let's get into AI. Like I like telling you guys about it, but let me just show you what you can do, right? And so first and foremost, AI can do a lot of things. AI can analyze your properties. It can pull government lists. It can actually go out here and find the right areas for cash buyers. You can do all these great stuff. So let's just get into these AI tools to show you how to get rich in wholesaling by doing it, and you'll do very well. So one thing I want to do really quick right now is just go into freewholesaling.com. Reason why I am in freewholesaling.com, let's just go to welcome. All right, cool. So this is freewholesaling.com for everyone, FYI. I love freewholesaling.com, right? It's the free wholesaling course, right? So all I'm going to do here is scroll to advanced topics. I'm going to go all the way down, and this is going to be the Chat GPT. There's going to be a Bard AI section, and those are the two ones. So really what I'm going to do is just show you how to use these prompts inside of AI. So I'm literally cheating. I'm kind of using freewholesaling.com on this, but like it's pretty simple to go out here and get rich. So let's do the first one, right? I want to go out here and pull the code violation list, right? That's all I want to do. I want to go out here and pull code violations. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just copy this. If I want to go pull the code violations, and I'm going to go in here, and we are going to go to Chat GPT, and I just copied it. And so what I'm going to do here is just paste what that thing said. It said code violations. So I'm going to get rid of that. And I'm going to ask ChatGPT to write up an email to request all open code violations for Harris County. So let's just do another one. Let's do Duval County, Florida. All right. And then write it for my person named Zach in. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to press enter. Now, sometimes ChatGPT does not like getting in the responses sometimes, and sometimes it does, right? So what I'm basically doing here is you can see I'm just copying and pasting it. That's it, right? And as you see from the past ChatGPT videos we've done, this thing gets scary good by the day. It gets even more advanced, which kind of freaks me out, but hey, whatever, right? I know this stuff's freaky, but it's going to get you rich. So here what it is. Subject, request for open code violations, Duval County, urgent matter. Dear Duval County Code Enforcement Department, I hope this email finds you well. My name is Zach In. I'm currently writing to request information. Looks great. A comprehensive list, any related documentation. Good. That's pretty cool. And then obviously a little template, I can put information there. So the question comes here is, how do I find their email though, right? I get that asked all the time. How do I find the code enforcement email? Well, what I'm going to go here is I'm going to go into Bard AI. And really, guys, what have I always been saying? What has been like the key point I keep going at and I keep like repeating to you guys? You're only good as the questions you ask. And so I'm going to ask Bard AI, what is the email for, okay, what is the email for code enforcement for Duval County, Florida? So it might not pop it up sometimes, Bard AI, but it does connect to the internet, so it might give me some good info. Let's see what it pops up here. So it's outsider capabilities. Okay. What is the contact information for code in Duval County? I'm going to keep trying this. Now, the one thing with AI, okay, it does not want to do that. So let me regenerate it. So let's see if it has phone number. What is the phone number? Code enforcement. Try Jacksonville next. Okay. So the thing that sucks about like Bard AI is it like, I don't know how to explain this, but like sometimes it doesn't like what you say and it'll just spit out something stupid. I don't know like how to say that in a nice way, but like it'll just do that. And it drives me crazy, but it gave me the phone number there. So that's fine. I can ask what is the website for code for it might not work though. So I gave him the phone number there. So this is the cool part. Let's go see if that website actually works. See, it didn't give me the email, but it will give me their website, which is fine. Like it's fine tuning. So I pop up here. So here. So the website it gave me here was code compliance for Jacksonville. So yeah, that works pretty well. So now we're in here. It shows all this stuff. So right here is the code enforcement. Let me make sure everyone can see that clearly. Right there is code enforcement. That's the email right there. And then boom, I can go in the email and use ChatGPT for that. It's pretty cool, right? Let's go to the next one. So let's go back into the freewholesaling.com. So I'm just going in and out of this. So what can we do next, right? We can do the water shutoffs, right? We can do tax delinquents. Like there's a lot. Like I do these are all emails to write, but it makes pretty simple. It's pretty simple, right? Let's do text blast, for example, right? So I want to go out here and get some ad copy for my texting. I'm going to go into ChatGPT right here. And I'm just going to paste that in there and say, write 10 SMS text blast messages and see if they want to sell it for cash. And then I can say, please don't use any words that seem like spam. Let's see if that works. I'm trying to get creative with it too. Let's see here. All right. Yeah, it's working. So, hey there, my partner and I are looking to buy 2 more houses in the area. But oh, look, that's what I want. That's perfect, right? And just spitting out different templates. That's all we're looking to do. It's really simple. I think I've talked about this probably forever, but AI is here to stay, and it's going to be able to write things. Your competition's not going to be able to write this many scripts for this long. So it's going to just change the whole game here. On top of that too, I can go back in here and you can even pop up addresses in here, right? So you do cash buyer templates too. So let's see here. Yeah, so if you go back here onto freewholesaling.com, you'll see right here that on freewholesaling.com, you can actually find Facebook groups, you do all this. So for example, you can do Craigslist Bandit, digital bandit signs. And so I think I've talked about digital bandit signs for a while, but you can actually go out here and have AI write digital bandit signs where basically you can make ads on Craigslist and Facebook groups for free and have them write the templates, have them write everything out for you. These things are what we call digital bandit signs. And so I've coined the term again, but like you can go out here. Remember, as a kid, I mean, 17, I'm 23 now, but like I put bandit signs out and it said, we buy ugly houses for cash, I had the phone number, and I had calls coming in all day, every day. I made a ton of money doing that. The one thing you need to understand here, though, with digital bandit signs is it's like putting a bandit sign out digitally online. So I can go on Craigslist, say we buy ugly houses for cash, do the same thing for Facebook groups, and AI can do the thing for you. So if you want to learn how to do that, you just go back into freewholesaling.com right here and it'd say make a Craigslist advertisement. And I'm looking for this area code. So I'm just going to copy that. I'm going to throw it into ChatGPT. Let's see. And once we throw it in here, let's see what it pops up. All righty. So it gives me the title, it gives me the description, all these things. One thing I'm going to do is this is a lot, but make 15 variations of that ad that are all different and won't seem like spam. And I'm making that pretty simple, but I'm going to ask it to make 15 variations. I really like the way it does it there. So we're just going to pop it up, have it make 15 variations. And so that's kind of the thing for it, right? And so these are a little too simple. They need to be a little longer, but hey, I mean, it's not terrible. But you get the gist, right? It just makes the variations. It just pumps it out. It makes it, I mean, this is going out pretty quick, I think. So I like the descriptions. I like how you can kind of switch them up a little. That's kind of the point here. Like you start posting these out here, you're going to get deals. And we talk a lot about digital bandit signs, but they're working, guys. I can tell you. So if I want to go out here, let's kind of switch up to Bard AI. So I think you guys see it. I can go to Facebook groups and do the same thing. You have text blasts, right? I do all these great things. And then remember, I go a little more in detail. Oh, whoa, I'm a little loud there, aren't I? I go a little more detail. There's a full tutorial on that, like an hour extra into ChatGPT. But if I'm going to go out here and start looking how to do like BART AI, right? So property analysis, things like that. All I need to go here is, let's do this, for example, right? So what's the median home price in Dallas, Texas? So if I'm like a straight up beginner, right? Oops, let's go here. So if I'm like a straight up beginner and I want to know the median home price, let's keep it at Duval County, okay? Let's do Duval County, Florida. The median home price of Duval County, Florida. So it gives me 307,000. That's pretty good. That's pretty accurate. Now, sometimes BART AI, and I've said this before, sometimes they'll pop out bad information. I mean, it's never perfect, right? So one thing I want you to do is you can just click other drafts and it give you other information of it. You can also click how did you extract that information? Oops. How did you extract that in? Oh my gosh. It knows what I mean. So it said it went to Redfin, it went to Zillow, and it went to Rocket Homes. See, sometimes you want to know, hey, like what is the source? Like, how did you come up with that median home price? All you basically have to do is just ask it, how do you get that info? It says, okay, we went to Redfin, we went to Zillow, we went to Rocket Homes. I use those sources, and that's what it came out with, right? So it's like, okay, that does make sense. I do believe it, right? Pretty cool, right? And so I can go out here and just ask other questions. I'm going down the BART AI. What's the least valuable zip code in Duval County, Florida? And it's going to pop it out. So we know what the cheapest zip code in Duval County is. It'll tell me that, right? Pretty cool. I can use other things. I can, I don't know what that does, but like you do a lot of stuff. And so going back into BART AI, I'm going to here, we can ask for a lot of other stuff, right? And so, for example, like if you want me to help you out, just tell me, hey, I'm in this market, I need help with that. I'd love to help everyone out. But like you get all these great questions, and BART AI will basically do it all. And these are templates that have worked before, and they're still actively working. So let's just keep going down the list here, And if I want to do that, like paste it. Give me a report of all home sales in Duval County, Florida for the past month. And, some are better than others, but like it's going to give me great information. And then it's using sources on there, and I can get the sources, but it's just extracting that right now. And it's basically telling me for Duval County. See, I can't exactly say this is perfectly like the information. So I'm going to ask where it got its source from. Like I can't wholeheartedly just believe it, right? I mean, probably in a year, AI is going to be so insane, that'll be crazier. But like home sold, median home price, most expensive home sold. That's pretty cool. Least expensive home sold, average days on market. Sales price has decreased 4.8% from last year. That's good information, right? Most expensive home. The average days on market, blah, 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 blah. It's giving me good information. And so I'm just going to ask it, how did you make this report? And where did you get this? Just to verify my sources, I tell everyone to do that just so you don't get terrible stuff. But it's just saying it's basically going into Redfin, Zillow, and Rocket Mortgage. And it's not doing anything crazy like the Terminator. It's just going into websites. It's taking it's analyzing it for you in like instant time. It's insane. And so, yeah, it's crazy. So BART AI is free with the internet. You have to pay for ChatGPT for the internet version. Now I have the paid ChatGPT, but I'm just not showing you because it's all free. I use Python to extract the data. It literally coded the data for us to create the report. Isn't that insane? It literally wrote code just to show us this report. It wrote HTML code to extract the website data, clean it up, report it all in like 4 seconds. It's beautiful how AI does this. But no other wholesaling guru is going to tell you that they want you to charge you $4 or $5 grand so you can do it. Guys, it's completely free how this stuff works. It's insane. Changes the whole game. All right, so let's actually do some good information, right? So I am using Jacksonville. If you guys have other markets you want me to do, I will do them. But like if I'm starting out here and I want to find what zip code has the highest crime rates in Duval County, Florida, it's going to tell me what areas have high crime rates, what areas have low crime rates, what areas might affect me in wholesaling, right? So, okay. So I can say, give me the stats of crime rates in the zip code. And it will give me the stats. Now, Bard AI uses kind of older crime stats, but it's not terrible. Violent crime, property crime, total crime, really robbery. I would say these three are probably the ones you should like. Violent crime, the theft's not good. I mean, that stuff ain't good either. I would probably say property crime is going to be your biggest one. The reason why I like robberies and stuff, robberies are going to be basically everywhere. So like if you have like a really nice store and somebody robs the store, of course people are going to the nice places to do it. But the property crime is probably where you're going to see a lot of the issues on there, right? That's interesting. Okay, so let's go back here. And this is probably one of my favorite ones. So like this is when we're actually getting like the property analysis type stuff that I love. But like I'm gonna go out here and ask it, what zip code has the lowest crime rate relative to price in blank city? So we'll do Duval County, Florida. But we want to know relative to price, right? What crime rate is the best? And so expand this answer, please, and give stats of other tips. So remember, it's only as good as the questions I ask it. So I'm giving it specific questions, and we're going to see what pops up. So it just gave me a chart. Pretty cool, right? So violent crime, median home price. That's pretty gangster, right? And so if I'm looking at median home price, and so yeah, of course there's more crime on that one. It's pretty cool. I can export that to a Google Sheets. You can see this zip code has the lowest crime rate with the cheapest prices. So I want the cheapest price with the lowest crime rate. This is probably a really good area. So what I always say is the best areas for wholesaling real estate are the ones with low crime and low prices. Cheap houses with low crime, that's where working class people are. If you're a bus driver, janitor, like you're a teacher, right? You're great, just citizens, right? You're raising kids. No, not a lot of crimes, just cheap real estate, right? And so, hey, it's a great place to wholesale. A lot of older homes too. And so I love that. So this looks like a good zip code. And so let's say, for example, okay, this is a good area. What I want to do now is figure out, okay, how do I find good buyers, right? So I'm getting this question asked, can the AI also find cash buyers? It can to a point. So let's get into how to find cash buyers. So let's say this is a good area for wholesaling. I'm going to copy that and I'm going to put, give me the top areas in 32207 for finding stressed properties. Now, it's not going to give me everything, but you can just ask it. So give me the top areas for finding distressed properties. In this area, where can I find the most distressed properties? It might give me areas or it might not. So it's saying, it's basically giving me this. This area is historic homes. There's a number of distressed properties. I can also ask it, let's see. So it's giving me some areas which are kind of cool. I can also ask it, in Duval County, where are the most cash sales per 1,000 people by zip code? And so I want to know how to find buyers. Let's find where all the buyers are buying right now. That's it. Let's see here. Boom. All right. So if I want to find where the most cash sales per population per zip, I'm going to find that this one right here, the 32224, which is going to be northeast. No, what area of town is that? It says South Side neighborhood. Yeah, you see the map right there. It's kind of east, it's west of Jacksonville Beach. Per 1,000 people, that's where the most cash sales are. It's pretty cool. So I can go from there, right? We can see this area has the most of it, right? You see, notice sales. It's pretty cool. And so I can say what areas are best for, I'm just throwing it out for a whole, I'm just experimenting in Duval County. It might not even know what it knows what wholesaling is, but like selling real estate for Duval County. I doubt it's going to give me anything, but we can just try it out, right? It doesn't hurt to try. So it's saying North Jack. Oh, why is it saying that? There's distressed properties, including foreclosures. San Marco, it's giving me the same one. That's pretty funny. But yeah, you just go down the list, right? So I can ask it again. You know, here's a cool one. Like, I know some people telling me I have a subject to deal, I have a creative finance deal. I can say, how to explain to a lease option to a home seller. So if I want to explain what script to make for talking about a lease option deal, it's going to give me a script. So that's pretty cool. So start explaining a lease option is a contract that gives the tenant the right to buy the property at a specific price. It kind of explains it. It gives you the benefits, right? It's not bad. So here's an example. Lease options contract gives you the right to buy my property at a specific price within a time frame, option fee. That's not bad. I mean, obviously, I'd probably do a little better, but like, it's pretty cool. It explains a lot of great stuff. We can also do a subject to. How to explain a subject to a home seller? Just write it in here. Start by explaining what a subject to is. I mean, pretty cool. Not bad, right? I mean, you can do a lot of great stuff here. And so kind of going back on the rental properties part, right? And I can, on the cash buyer part, I can find where rental properties are. So where are the most rental properties per 1,000 people in Duval, Florida? And I can just go pop it in there, and it's going to give me all this great information. So we're going to have it here. Let's go. It's going to pop that up. And I see the 32007. This is just, you see cash sales and rental properties. This is going to be the area where I'm going to go out here and cold call the for rents and the cash sales to find cash buyers. It's a great way to go out here and find it. I'm telling you guys, AI is changing the game. And once you're able to use it, it works really, really well. So we can go here. Let's say we want to do bandit signs, right? We can go out here using Bard AI and just kind of write it here. But like, what streets in Duval County, Florida are the busiest for traffic for a billboard or a sign? Good thing for bandit signs, right? And let's see what it pops up. It says I-95. We're not going to do a major highway. US 17, not bad. Atlantic Boulevard by the stadium's pretty cool, right? And kind of by the beach. That's not a bad area for doing it. Hey, it's not bad at all. And you just go all, like, you can go crazy on here. Let's see. And so you can even go crazy. You can even go, let's go back into freewholesaling.com just to show you what else you can do on it. So you can go literally put the value of like properties. You can say, what's the cost of a new roof or kitchen for this address? Give me the zip code that's most cash sales. What zip code's the best for house flipping? Based on Google Maps, what areas are busiest during rush hour? We can just keep going down and down and down. What areas are the cheapest to buy in Florida with population over 100,000 if I want to find a good virtual market, right? What zip codes has the highest concentration of older homes? Give me visual graphic data on this market for things. You can ask it to give me a chart in this information, right? A lot of stuff's going to get, you can get property data for addresses, right? Freewholesaling.com's really got everything you need to know. I'm telling you guys, AI is here to stay. It ain't going to move. And so use the prompts I have at freewholesaling.com and I'll show you how to do it. AI is here to change the game. If You don't want to go out here and find cash buyers, find the best areas. If you even want to get in virtual wholesaling, this will change the game. I'm telling you guys right now, use AI and it will change everything you're looking at in your wholesaling business. And if you want to do it, go to freeholding.com. That's where it's all at. So guys, AI Revolution is here. Go out here, use the tools, use it or lose it, guys, because someone's going to do it. I'd rather you have the unfair advantage over the gurus and the competition, but hey, to each their own, right? So let's go here and answer some questions. Let's see how it can help everybody out here. So good info. Appreciate it. And so, yeah. So remember, if your sold taker says here, weird one, but I'm needing to find some cash buyers right now. If you guys are struggling to go out here and find cash buyers, I'm 100% recommending you cold call the for rents, you cold call the cash sales, you go to Facebook groups, you do everything we have at freeholding.com to show you how to find cash buyers. Cash buyers are not complicated. They're not crazy, insane processes. You just got to be simple out here when talking to cash buyers. Hey, my name is Zach. I'm a wholesaler. Are you looking to buy a couple more houses for cash? It's as simple as the game is. It's really not that complicated for it. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, these are always recorded. So this is part of the challenge. It will be in the freeholding.com challenge section. And on top of that, too, it will be officially on the, I mean, all the YouTube channels are going to have it, too. So it'll be on there, too. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, the prompts are definitely on there. So, yeah, let's see here. Zach's the man. Appreciate it. So, yeah, guys, if you're a beginner out here, I would recommend you still go to freeholding.com. All right, so let's go here and answer some more questions. So Candy wants to know, how do you do a one-on-one link? So basically how you do the one-on-one link is you got to go here to Wholesaling Houses for Real. So let's go here, Wholesaling Houses for Real. You guys can see, let's go here. So here's the Facebook group. All you got to do is click here, go to Zach Ginn. Streamline link is right there. And you go talk to me absolutely for free, one-on-one. So appreciate everybody in the Facebook group. That's how you get on here. And you can talk to me absolutely for free. So let me put the link there for the Facebook group for everyone. So y'all have it. So, all right, it's right here. So that's the Facebook group link. We'll get it. So first and foremost, we got Kevin. What is up, Kevin? Yo. Hello.
Yo.
How are you?
I'm good.
Awesome. What's up? How can I help you out today?
Oh, well, I wanted to thank you about, I'm doing a 30-day challenge and it's going good. Did my first mailer yesterday on some probates. Well, hopefully those come back. I also did my first driving for dollars and reverse driving for dollars.
Hey, you're taking action.
I found I'm very disorganized when doing the driving for dollars. I need to figure out how to track everything a little better.
Okay. That's actually not a hard problem at all. That's great. You want to know how to be the most organized with it? All you have to do is do the reverse drawing for dollars, but with a list. So, for example, what county are you in?
I am in Grants Pass, Oregon.
Okay.
Josephine County.
Okay. So all you have to do is, let's say, for example, you want to do the probates. So you get a list of like 15 probates and just make a route. So do you use Google Maps or like any software for like Google Maps? You can go put the address in, then press add stop. And it'll make 15 stops and it'll show you which one's the most efficient manner, like a UPS driver. And it will give you a route for like 15 stops where to go, like you're delivering pizzas. And you have the whole drawing for dollars thing already set out for you.
That's kind of what I did. But then as I was driving around, I was tagging ugly houses.
Exactly.
And then I just had a pad and I was trying to write down addresses. I did the best I could, got home, and then I was really like, wait a minute, this is confusing. What did I write down even? I think probably just sticking with it, doing it more and more is probably really the key. I'll
Yeah. Do
start.
you have an iPhone or Android?
Uh, I have a Samsung.
Okay. One thing you can also do if you want, I don't know if Samsungs do this, but I know Apple does. When you do a voice memo, it will pin where you took the picture. Like for Samsung, I know they probably do this when you take a picture of a house, it will pin like the location of the photo. And so it'll say this photo's at this address. For Apple, it does it. And so you can just do it like that. You can make a voice memo if like you're crazy on it. So like you see a house 674th First Ave, 674th First Avenue. Boom. And you can either have a notes app and do like a voice to text feature. So just like text to voice 123 4th Avenue and it'll perfectly digitally write it. Or you can just do a voice memo and you can just go listen back at it again and write it, whatever one you want to do.
All right. What about those paid apps that are for driving for dollars? Have you used any of those?
Yeah. ListREI.com's got one included in it. Deal Machine's probably my favorite one, dmzac.com. They make it easier, but again, it's just a tool, right? Like it ain't going to like change everything. It makes it better, but is it going to be like this thing that's going to change? No, it's really not. It'll help you more organized, I'll tell you that, but it's not going to be like this crazy difference in the world.
Thank you.
I ain't done with you. I got to make sure you get your deal, man. How many sticky notes have you put out?
I did 2 hours. I only got like 20.
Okay.
Is that all right?
It's okay. It's not terrible. I mean, you're putting them out. Do you know what your callback rate and stuff like that is?
I got 10 callbacks on 20 notes.
That's great.
And 2 of them were maybes, and that was the best I got.
That's not two maybes. Not bad, man. I had 20. Like, I mean, we're doing like 200, 300, 400. And people are complaining that they only get like 4 calls. So that's really good. 50% is what we want. So keep pumping the numbers up. I think you'll be more efficient when you get a list of properties and you throw them out like that with the sticky notes. See how many you can do in 2 hours. I feel like you can probably do more by doing just the addresses and they go like that. So my favorite ones are pre-foreclosures and code violations. Do you want to pull those lists?
I got the pre-foreclosures already. It's a very, very long list.
Yeah.
If 50 cents could be on there. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was the tax delinquent list. That was the really long one.
Really?
Jeez. Yes. It took me hours just to go through a quarter of the list, separating anything that was above or below $1,000.
Jeez. I don't you just like Excel for that?
I don't know. No, I didn't.
You can learn. Excel makes it so easy, man. You just filter, boom, pop it up. And, don't give me an excuse you can't teach an old dog new tricks because I didn't know what AI was and I had to learn it myself and then do it from there. Let me tell you one thing about AI. Let me just FYI, you can put that data set in AI and say, remove everything that is less than 1,000 on this thing and I'll do it for you.
Yeah.
So either you spend an hour and a half to learn it once and then have AI instantly filter the data for you, or you do 2 hours every time.
Right.
So
I got sick of it and didn't finish it. That's for sure.
Yeah, I know. The reason why I'm telling you about AI, I know it sounds trendy, but like you just throw it in there, tell it what to do, instantly it'll do it for you. It'll create a little code. It'd be perfect. Bard AI is probably my favorite one because export it into Google Sheets, which is what I use. That's probably my favorite one, man.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah.
Just start looking into it. There's tutorials and stuff. You're a smart guy. You can figure it out.
Yeah, I think I can.
All right. Well, I'll start doing that. I would start pumping up the reverse drawing for dollars. 20 is a great start, but we want to try to get 100. So let's try to make that a goal. Let's try to get 100 in the next 30 days, hopefully. Always more the better, obviously, but you know what I mean.
This town's a little small. It's 40,000 with 80,000 in the county. The next town over is 45-minute drive. It's much larger and probably a really good town.
Yeah, That's good too. You can also do cold calling, right? There's a lot of strategies out there. But you know my advice: the more marketing is, the better chance of you getting a deal. So
Yep.
get after it, man.
All right. I
All
will.
right, proud of you. Keep it up, Kevin.
Thank you.
Awesome. Kevin's taking action. Kevin's out here and doing what he needs to do to get his deal. Guys, what are you doing to get your first deal? I know Kevin's out here taking action. Kevin's having the courage to talk to me one-on-one and learning how to wholesale for free. What are you doing? What's your excuse? Guys, you have to do everything in your power to change your life. And you're wholesaling houses. That's why I recommend everyone come on here and talk to me one-on-one. If you're not where you want to be financially, talk to me one-on-one and I'll do my best to get you in that spot. But you watching this, and I'm going to say this nicely, there are people watching this video right now that have a camera that they're already in the Facebook group, or they can join the Facebook group and they can go on here and talk to me right now. But they're choosing not to. I don't know why they're not choosing not to, but you're going to watch the video either way. At least be a part of the video. Nobody cares what you look like. Nobody cares what you sound like. Nobody cares any of that stupid stuff. I just want to get you rich. So I recommend everyone always hop on here. Okay. Just saying. Like, so everyone says, oh, add me in. I ain't going to like click a button, add you. Like, you just got to go on here and hop on the StreamYard and then boom, you talk it. Okay. I'm telling you, that's how you do it. Juan. Hello, Juan. Dang. I'll talk to you later, bro. Dimitri.
What's up, Zach?
What's up, man? How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. What about you?
I'm blessed, dude. Every day above ground's an amazing day.
That's good, that's good. Yeah, I know we spoke last week about the adding reverse driving for dollars in. I just want to make sure my cold calling is good because I don't know, the numbers aren't seeming like right to me. Because we're tracking how many lists we're putting in the dialer, and total for this month is around 4,100. And we got some leads out of it, just no deal. And I'm seeing if there might be something wrong or we just need to keep going.
Okay. So 4,100 leads.
Mm-hmm.
What lists are these leads again?
So a lot of 2 big tax delinquency lists, code violation, some prop stream tax lien, high equity vacant, probates, and then water shut off.
Okay. And so is it the skip tracing that's the issue? Like, what's the main issue here?
The main issue I think is getting motivated sellers, because we're getting there's all the sellers are like, oh yeah, I want to sell, but they're like, oh, I'm not trying to sell in the next, I don't need to sell, basically.
Okay.
I know like a motivated seller is you need to sell in the next 30 to 60 days. There's not a lot of people that were getting like that. Okay.
So let's go down the list. How many contacts did you make last week?
Last week, outbound calls was 4,500 with a 10% connect rate.
So you talked to 450 sellers.
Yeah.
Okay. And they were all no's?
We got 2 leads generated out of that.
Okay. Not terrible. 2 leads out of 450 contacts.
Mm-hmm.
I like a little better than that, but whatever. And any offers on those?
Yeah, we made offers on 2 of them, but they're not, like I said, they're not trying to sell in the next 30 to 60 days. They're just trying to weigh their options.
Okay. I mean, a 10% contact rate, it should be a little higher than that, but the skip tracing should be, it's not terrible.
Yeah, we skip trace through batch and then just push it over because we use batch as a dialer as well too. So it's just batch to batch.
Okay. So you're doing roughly, 450. So let's say you did 5 days. So 90 contacts a day. And then how many dials was that again?
So dials last week, outbound calls is 4,500, 4,550.
Okay. So it's 900 a day. Huh. Okay. It's not terrible. I mean, you probably went through the entire list then, right?
Yeah, most of all the lists are like the monthly ones are, most of them are completed. Just the redials, there's a little bit of redials left.
Okay. I mean, is this virtual or in person?
We're doing Oregon, and then our
Yeah, 'cause
virtual
you live
market
there.
is Texas.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing I could tell you is you can text that list.
Mhm.
I'm not going to say to recall it,
Yeah.
but with this, that's a small contact rate, though. At best I would probably just get more lists, man. That's all I could tell you.
Yeah.
You already
Yeah.
ran through all your lists in 1 week. Probably
Yeah.
have to up the lists, or if you want, because you don't want to pay for more skip tracing, it might be cheaper just to text that list because you already paid for the skip tracing. But I mean, texting will run you between 2, 3, 4, even 5 cents a text. So you got to do the math on that too.
Yeah.
So that would be, let's do 900 times 5 times 0.05. That's like $225 of texting too. So
Yeah.
it ain't the cheapest in the world either. So it's up to you, man. But getting another 5,000 lists and spending $500-600 on that, it might be better just to text it.
Okay. And then do you recommend, go ahead.
Go ahead. You go ahead.
Okay. I was going to say, do you recommend launch control, right?
Yeah, I recommend that one. You can always text out batch, but
Yeah.
it's honestly up to you.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I was just seeing because it's just me and my partner. And I know in the 4 months we've done this, I know we're better than doing just one deal in 4 months. So
Yeah, I know.
that's what we're trying to get.
Yeah. So 10% contact rate. I know those phone numbers are fine.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I will tell you though, this is just another one. You potentially could try to just find people to drive for dollars for you. I've been screaming to everyone about that because those leads are just so much better. So much better. Especially with the amount of money and time you're putting into it. So you said in Texas. We're in Texas again?
Right now we're in Tarrant and Harris County.
Okay. I mean, man, just find 5 or 6 kids and just drive for dollars.
Mm-hmm.
Like have them drive for dollars. You pay for skip tracing. You call, you close, you give them half the deal.
Yeah.
I know that sounds ridiculous, but imagine having 6 kids giving you 100 leads a week. That's 600 driving for dollars leads every single week.
Yeah.
That's a lot less than the other ones.
Yeah. How would you track that? Like track you would just have to kind of trust them.
They send in the property address.
Mm-hmm.
And so they drive for dollars and then they give you a spreadsheet of all the properties. You do the rest.
Okay. And then
all they do is drive.
And then they'll get paid when the deal is closed. We'll tell them.
Yeah, they're wholesalers.
Yeah.
Right. They might be a little scared. They might not have the money for cold calling. That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to be. You can be a complete beginner. Just find ugly houses.
Yeah, exactly.
And I mean, heck, you get 50% of a bunch of deals versus nothing, right? I've been telling everyone about this. So Dimitri, you already know how to do this, man. Right?
Yeah.
Like, go to Facebook groups. You go in the comments everywhere, everywhere, dude. And heck, you already know this. People are. You're in Flipbook Plus, right?
Yeah.
I mean, people are sending deals in Dallas all the time. Not Dallas specifically, because we have Dallas, but like outside of there. You can contact people outside in Texas and Oregon and just have them drive for dollars too for you. I mean, you know how to get in the DMs, dude. Get down and dirty, man.
Okay.
I'm telling you, find 6 people in Dallas. I probably found you 3 on this live stream right now. Okay? So they DM you on Facebook, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dimitri Doley, right?
Yeah.
So if someone wants you to pay for all the skip tracing, do all the work, and they provide the driving for dollars leads, they can DM you.
Exactly.
And start driving. And so it's like, oh, what are they bringing to the table? They're paying for the gas. They're paying for their time. And you're doing the other half. It's a good 50-50 split.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
So,
down for it.
I think you're a good person. I think you would be a man of your word and pay them half, even if it's a $40,000 deal. I know that sucks, but you got to be a man of your word. And if you're willing to do that, I think that's a great deal.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Totally willing to do that for sure.
That's it, man. So go after it.
All right. All right. Thank you, Zach.
All right. Keep it up. Boom. I'm telling you, everybody watching this, like my big secret to find deals that are absolutely for free. You just got to go out here and find people that are brand new into wholesaling, that want to get some cash. They don't know what they're doing. And this is pretty cool. But like, hey, if I'm brand new started, I do this in my local market. If you're like brand new in the market, hey, you drive for dollars. You find those ugly houses, you send me the address, I'll split the deal with you. And I'll teach you the entire process on that specific deal. It's like free mentorship. It's pretty cool. It's like I do JV deals with people and it's a good learning process and I make a ton of money doing it. But like you guys can do the same thing as me. I'm not a greedy person and I want everyone to make money like I'm making money because it's a great way. Soldier of Yaw's on there too. Like everyone's on here. So like San Antonio people like connect with each other, right? And just I'm telling you, a rising tide lifts all boats, and this is a great strategy. It's JVing, bird dogging, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. Some guru is going to make a little method of what I just said there and post it and say, "Oh, I invented this method." I could care less. We've been doing this forever. It's a great one, man. Next here we got Aaron.
What's going on, Zach? How you doing?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. I appreciate you asking. Sorry about that. I'm at the side job right now, so I'm sorry about that. But man, I had a quick question. Is there any way possible I could set up an AI, like as in like a personal AI to like help me with like text blasting when I'm at work, when I'm doing like the 9-to-5 side hustle? Is there any possible way I could get like an AI chatbot to like help me send text messages? Like, is that like free or like how much would that cost?
It'd be super expensive. You're gonna have to have editors and people that like coders, and it'd be pretty expensive, dude. It won't be worth it.
Is now you think it's not worth it at all? Which the
trust me, dude,
position that I'm in, it honestly would work.
I said, how can I make a little free tool to give to everyone that like AI can do like most of all the well, it's very expensive to do that. It's coding, man. I tell you, I went through it. Making my website and hosting and doing all it's expensive, dude. Nobody knows how expensive freelancing.com is. It's crazy. When you got terabytes of data going through of people watching and I got to fulfill it, it's crazy. And then doing that with automated features, you click this, you get this. I mean, there's some easy tools, but it's a lot, man. And so automated texting, you do not want to do that. That's against TCPA law. So it's technically illegal too. So you can't you can't automate text unless somebody's opt-in for it. So for example, like if I sign up for Comcast and I have an appointment, I kind of opted in. They can give me an automatic text when the appointment's ready, but people can't auto text just cold like that. It's actually against the law. But softwares like Launch Control, Batch, you have to manually click and it pops up.
Okay, I got you. I see what you're saying. So what you're saying is scratch the AI, just use like more like Batch just to do the SMS text blasting on, or like because I use my Google Voice number to do like texting on because I don't want to use my.
Yeah, use Google.
I'm sorry. What was that?
You can use Google Voice. Too.
Perfect.
Just don't like spam it.
All right,
yeah, it should be fine.
Okay. All right, man. Well, yeah, I'll definitely send a JV deal. I haven't got my buyers. Like, I'm still networking, trying to build my buyers up, man. And my next deal that I come across, I'm gonna send it to you guys JV and see if because I know you guys have really good buyers and see what we can do on it, man. I appreciate the lives and the help, man. And to join the flip with Rick Plus, isn't that like a you'd have to pay like a subscription fee to get in, correct?
Or you do a JV deal.
Okay.
So if you do a JV deal with us, it's free for the year.
Fair enough. Well, I appreciate that, Zach. I appreciate all your hard work and efforts, man. And tell your dad I said, what's up, man. Tell him I said, I hope he has a good rest of his day, and I appreciate him as well.
All right. Have a good one, man. Boom. Shout out to Aaron. Working side jobs, but he's always thinking about the wholesaling. That's it. Omar said, Zach, why don't you code the next big software? I have these people. This is ridiculous. My phone number is very hidden. But some of these people are like, they're really crafty. They can find my phone number. I had one guy call me this week. He said, Zach, I'm literally in the I'm done with the meeting. I got 5 minutes. I got another meeting, and I get a random call, and I always answer it. I'm like, who could this be, right? But like this guy's like, I'm creating the newest AI software, and blah 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 blah, and blah, 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 and I need you to give me the best information you have, and then I also need you to help me make it, but I don't want to pay you for it. And like, I had one guy like just try to suck all the information out of me, right? Give me all your great stuff and I'm going to get rich, but I'm going to get rich of all the information that you have too. And then I want you to bring all your people to go sign up for my new software. I'm like, you didn't make the software. And it's all these people, man. I'll tell you this. I get pitched 2 or 3 softwares a week. Oh, it's the newest thing ever. Oh, change everything. It's like, come on, man. I use all of them, and all of them suck pretty much. And so I don't promote them or I don't show them to you. But I have every real estate software guy doing it. So the question is, why don't I make the newest big software? I'm too busy. I'll tell you this. I run a decent amount of businesses, and software is not the name of the game for me. I don't want to drop $4 or $5 million. For me to make a software, I would probably have to drop 5 mil into it to make it a good software. And is that worth it for me? Probably not. Because I'd rather just drop $5 million into a nice, huge multifamily, and probably a $10 million unit. Me and Rick will split, so it cost me 5. I don't leverage it, and that thing will pay me 500 grand for the rest of my life, my kid's life, and forever. And I don't have to really work. I got managers that do it all for me. And then next year, rents will be 510, then 540, and then I'll get paid. In 10 years, I'll be probably getting paid 1.5 million a year, pretty much passively, obviously not 100%, for the rest of my life. That's the power of rental properties. That's the power of passive income. And so you're asking me, would I rather take in 15 years $1 million a year for the rest of my life and my children's life and all these things, or pour that into a software? It's like, come on, man. That's the way I think, though, unfortunately, right? I've had the opportunity to buy these crazy nice cars. Like, tomorrow I can go buy a Lambo and get what this thing called, the Urises, the Urice, whatever it is, 250 grand into a car. I looked at it, I'm like, should I buy a car for $250,000? And I said, what if I put $250,000 in a rental property? In 10 years, that rental property will probably be worth $600K, and it'll make me 60 grand for the rest of my life, probably. And that Lamborghini is going to be worth 120 grand, and it's going to cost me 50 grand in maintenance. So I'm pretty much, if I sold it there, I would be out 100 grand versus making 600 grand. And so it's like, which one's better? And one's tax free. And so that's the way I look. I'm kind of crazy. So yeah, I don't look like that. So no, I ain't going to do the big software. All right. That's not what I do. Candy, what is up?
Hi, Zach. How are you?
You finally got on.
I got in again.
Awesome. What's up? How can I help you out?
Learning. First, thank you for the challenge. It's almost over.
Very sad.
Thank you for that. And kind of disappointment because I don't have my first deal, but I think I getting better. I'm happy because I have one. I think this one is going to be my first deal. I have a good. I talked with a seller yesterday, and I just want to have a mock. If we can practice my follow-up call that I'm gonna do with her, and because I think I did good yesterday. I gave her my. I got the motivation. I got the condition. I got the time frame and the price. And at the end, I asked her what be the good if we offer her cash, what be her number, and she gave me a number, and I went from that number, and I got my no number, what is lower the one she's thinking. So I want if you can help me to see if my numbers are okay and my follow-up call. Can you help me with that?
Let's do it.
Okay. So I talked to her yesterday, so today is going to be the call, okay?
Got it.
Okay, there you go. So ring, ring.
Hello.
Hi, how are you, Robin? It's Candy.
Hi.
Hi, how are you? We talked yesterday. Finally, I be able to talk to my partner, and regarding with the information I give and the information you gave me yesterday about the condition of the home, he decided. I know that you told me that you want $50,000 for your property. And I talked to him, and because he is the one who handling the numbers, the number he come up with is 42,000. What do you think about that?
42,000. That seems really low. How did he come up with that? That's. I mean, I need at least 65,000 on that.
Yeah, and remember yesterday I offered you the we talked about the cash offer, and you give me a number. But like I say, he's the one doing the numbers, and according with the condition of the home, I explained him about the room, the third room that you told me that room needs some renovations, so and the sheetrock on the room. So he is willing to. We take care of that. You know how to fix it, and according with that information, it's gonna be 42. And also, he want to know, because you told me the renters are there right now. He want to know the tenants. You intend to sell the property with tenants or without tenants?
Without tenants.
Without tenants. Okay, perfect. So yeah, that is the number that we have right now for you. So if you let us know what you think about it, and you let us know. That is okay?
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Robin. When is going to be the good time to call you? This week or tomorrow?
I mean, whenever.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Robin. I don't want to take more of your time. I will give you a call tomorrow, like in the afternoon. That's okay?
All right.
Okay. Thank you so much, Robin. Have a beautiful day. Bye. Okay.
That was good. Did you condition the seller at all?
Oh, the motivation, you mean?
No, condition them. Like, are you ready to make a yes or no decision for selling your property right now?
Yes, I asked her if she was the we start talking and making a report, and it's like she told me that she have other properties. So I said, so you are your husband her properties, and she said, no, it's your my properties. And I said, oh, so you're the one who is gonna be the one saying yes or no on the properties? And she said, yeah, it's me, it's my properties.
Okay, but did you specifically ask if they're ready to make a yes or no decision?
No.
Okay, you got to make sure you do that before you give an offer, or your partner throws out a number.
Okay.
That's always a necessary before I give any offers out.
Mm-hmm.
Because you didn't say that before, I can say, I don't know, maybe. And when you get this like maybe land, you ain't gonna get that deal. And I want you to get the deal, Candy. So I always say in the acquisitions part, we always say this before you give an offer out. Say, hey, Mr. Seller, before I give you an offer, are you ready to make a yes or no decision to sell the property? I just don't want to waste your time or my time. If you're not ready to make the decision right now, that's okay. We can talk later.
Okay. I was honestly, because I was confused. The conditioning was when I talk about the condition of the home. But this is the condition of the seller.
And there's condition of the property, and there's conditioning the seller.
Okay, I'm confused. Okay, now I got it. Of the seller. Okay, I need to do that. And now can you help me with my numbers really quick? The asking price is 65. Okay. The cash amount, when I offer it, she said, well, I'd be okay with 50. And she said, but I want to fix the room, so I get the 55. But I believe that sheetrock, I'm painting, it's not going to cost 5,000. I'm not sure. But, okay, she's asking 50 or 55. My lower offer is 42. I'm okay in the numbers.
I don't know your ARV. I don't know your repair costs or any of that. I don't even know the cost.
Okay.
What do you know what your MAO is?
The MAO, I have it here. Is the ARV correct? No, the maximum offer. Mm-hmm. I think in 50.
Okay, if it's 50, you can't go above that. You gotta stay below.
Yeah, the 42,000.
42, yeah, you gotta stay stiff on your price.
Okay. And
maybe
yeah, because
45,000 if you're pushing it, but like you gotta make something on this, right?
Yeah. In Memphis, the comps are between 79 and 90,000.
Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't go above 50,000 on this at all.
No above. Okay. So I'm gonna tell her 42, and if she keep insisting, I just told her, okay, 50 is okay, or how you handle that decision.
Hey, Candy, I was talking to my partner Rick, and unfortunately, I can't do 55. Maybe if the roof was newer, maybe if it was an updated, I would. But unfortunately, because of all these costs and everything I have to do on it, I'm gonna have to be at 42,000 on this.
42,000. Okay, I'm gonna stick in 42,000 and go from there.
Yeah, stay firm with it.
Stay firm enough.
Authority does help a lot when it comes to talking to sellers. When they know you're not joking of how like firm you are on price, unless you're like too aggressive, right? But like, hey, I'm firm on it. Okay, fine, I'll take it.
Okay, how I sound to you? I sound indecisive. I sound secure.
You sound great.
Yeah.
You just gotta be. You're confident when talking to sellers, so that's not your issue at all, right? You have a great smile. The way you close sellers is different than I do, which isn't bad. You're kind of closer to how Rick does it. He will close a seller with a smile. I'm a little more like serious. They're both great. They're just, it's a yin or yang, right? But the way you do it is very good. So I like the way you do it. So keep it up. The only issue with your thing is you just got to be firm on the price.
More firm.
It's not a confidence thing. You just got to know to stay firm on the price because these are the numbers you have.
Yeah. And for example, she say, no. So I thinking and saying, okay, it's fine. No worries. If you change your mind, just give me a call. You have my information and just give me a call.
That's it.
David? Okay. I'm going to do it. Hopefully it's my first deal. I'm so happy because hopefully I need to have one.
I believe in you.
Okay. Thank you so much, Zach, for your help, your dad, and everybody.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Keep going. Okay. Bye.
Thank you. Guys, I ain't stopping. You know I can't stop. Let's see here. Can I get pre-foreclosures from accountant? Jason, you know this. Come on. Pre-foreclosures are a government list. You can get this from the notice of default section, the list pending section, or sometimes they call the notice of non-payment or the notice of sale. I think they call it notice of sale. They do it different ways, but that is how you can pull the prop stream list. Hey, Zach, do you train newbie wholesalers? Duh. Freewholesaling.com. That's where you're all at. Come on. You already know this. Let's see here. This is a good question right here from a Dylan. How do you cold call with Google Voice without getting flagged as a spam number? That's a great one. If you want to be if you don't want to be flagged as spam, you only have per Google Voice number a certain amount of calls per, I think, minute you can do. So if I'm calling like in an hour, I call 100 people, you're going to be popped up as spam. And so you get multiple Google Voice numbers. You can use a VPN for that. But Google Voice is very finicky how they do it. So if I want to go out here and do 5 texts in an hour, that's fine. But if I do 500 texts in an hour, I'm going to be spam. The best way to not be spam is just spread out your calls. That's probably my best advice. Let's see here. I love it. I love it. Got some people want to DM. Want to do some deals. It's awesome. Let's see. It's awesome. Oh my goodness. All right. So also as far as lists, where do you find them? Basically, government listing it from the government, paid listing it from a paid service. That's how they all work. But if you want to learn how to do all this stuff, just go to freewholesaling.com. One thing I cannot stress with you guys enough is the knowledge is not the issue for you guys becoming successful in wholesaling. Most, and I would say 80% of the issues of people starting out in wholesaling real estate is going to be straight up from a lack of action. And so it's very sad to say, but this is the last live stream of the 30-day wholesaling challenge because it is currently the 29th. Yeah, we're at the 29th here. And so we're going to do a recorded video tomorrow. And the challenge is over. And then we're starting in July, which I got some heat for you in July. I tell you that. I'm excited for it. But This is the last statement I can tell you guys for the live of the challenge. And it's what I want everyone to hear me for. But like getting your first deal, it is not a knowledge issue. I think I've shown you in these 29 days that it's never the knowledge in your head that's like stopping you. It's the action you're willing to take. And the only way you're going to get your first deal is if you do the action that is consistent with people that get their first deal. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of reverse driving for dollar sticky notes, hundreds of calls, thousands of calls for government lists, right? You have to work hard. And the persistent question is, how hard do I have to work? More. Okay. How many layups do I have to practice until I'm good as Kobe Bryant? There's no specific number, but keep going until your arm falls off. That's it, guys. If you want to do whatever it takes for success, go out here and take the action. So, guys, this is Zachin signing out. Guys, go to freeholding.com for the replay of the 30-day wholesaling challenge. As I believe in you guys. I'm telling you, I believe every which one of you guys can get your first deal. If you are willing to believe in yourself and take the action, you can do it. So, guys, go out here, go to freeholding.com, smash the like button, subscribe, and see you guys soon. This is Zachin.